I got you a question.
Okay.
Alexis Diaz is asking, marriage is discussed often on the pod. Can you elaborate on how we should be in a relationship, girlfriend, boyfriend? How much patience should we have? How much work do we put into it? And when do we call it quits?
Read it again.
Just the question part is, can you elaborate on how we should be in a relationship as boyfriend and girlfriend? How much patience should we have? How much work do we put into it? And when do we call it quits?
Oh, okay. Boyfriend, girlfriend. I heard marriage and I heard boyfriend, girlfriend. So
You're saying since we talk about marriage a
okay,
lot,
got you. Yeah. So here's what I would say. When it comes to being a boyfriend and a girlfriend, first of all, how long have you all been dating? Because what I have to say is really based on that, right? If you've been dating less than 90 days, okay, you're still getting to know each other. If you've been dating for 180 days, I don't know why I'm doing days instead of doing it like it's a car loan. If you've been dating for 6 months, somebody should have stated their intentions already. Somebody should have said something. So I'm looking for for the relationship that has gone over 90 days. I'm looking for, do you know what you want in this relationship at this point? Do you know? Because again, after 6 months, you should know if you want to move to the next step of, we're going to be exclusive. Are we talking marriage? Are we getting married? Now, if there's, mitigating circumstances such as travel or it's a long distance relationship, then I can understand it can take a little bit longer to gain some relational equity. But listen, y'all, if y'all in the same city and y'all get together all the time and you hang out every weekend, man, after 100 hours, somebody should know something. I want to get married. I want you to be my wife. I want you to be my husband. I'm really asking the Lord to give us clarity. We need to meet the parents. You know what I mean? We need to meet the grandparents. You need to meet my homegirls. You need to meet my homeboys. Like, where is this relationship going? Yeah. Like, I do not advise Christian people to be in a boyfriend-girlfriend relational status for a long time. That's crazy.
I got a question to tag onto that.
Tag it on.
How should somebody go about dating in general? I've noticed, especially with people becoming really familiar with online dating, they might rack up 3 dates a week.
Yeah.
Maybe 6 bi-weekly. I don't know. What would you encourage that person to go about that properly? Or is that a good idea in general?
Well, listen, purity culture in the church has really jacked up a lot of people. So I want to say that as a disclaimer before I make it.
Say that one more time louder, please.
Purity culture in the church has jacked up a lot of people. And because it's jacked up so many people, I really think that when it comes to like the accepting of resumes, as I so affectionately call it, right? If I'm single, which I'm never gonna be, because I'm gonna be married to Juliet till I die, and I'm going first, okay. But when I was single, I was accepting resumes, and you can only accept resumes for so long before you have to start interviewing the potential applicants, right? So going on a date, this is me trying to find out in the first round of interviews if I want to go out with you again.
Yeah.
And if I got 3 dates lined up in a week, I'm not a player. I'm fielding applications. Now, if I'm really looking to hire somebody, I have kind of a start date and an end date to the hiring process. I ain't gonna be out here 2 years looking at applicants, right? I'm good looking. I'm going to find who I want in 30 days or less, right? And then I'm going to aggregate and be like, you know what? I'm going okay, I got 10. I'm going to whittle it down to 5, right? Because depending on my budget, I can't date everybody, okay? Everybody can't go get some steak, okay? And some sea bass. So let's just say I get down to 5 people. And I'm just telling you my formula, okay? If I'm looking at 5 potential applicants, I'm probably going to, over a 10-day period, go out with these 5 different women. And I'm going to talk and they're going to talk and I'm going to see where chemistry is. I'm going to see where everything is. I'm not kissing nobody on this first date.
So no physical touch other than a hug.
I'll hug them, but I'm not kissing nobody on the lips. Cause I'm this is an interview. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I'm not kissing you on the lips this is an interview. You ain't got the job. Huh? You get my lips when you get this job. Okay. So that would be my thing. But in my mind, why am I dating? Why am I setting these up? Because I'm looking for potential mates. I'm not over here looking for, man, I'm just out here good. I'm just living fancy free and I'm just dating. I'm not connected to nobody. So I'm going out with this hot girl and this hot girl and this hot. No, that's not gonna happen. I'm gonna pick 5, and over 10 days, I'm gonna date all 5, you know, and then I'm gonna figure out who makes the cut for a second date. And it's not gonna be, it ain't gonna be all 5 again. Some people somebody gonna rise to the top. You know what I'm saying? And on that second date, we're not gonna do dinner. You know what I mean? We're gonna do an activity.
See how we work together.
We gonna bowl. Maybe not even work together, work against each other. Right? We gonna bowl. And are you super competitive? You know what I mean? Do you give a damn if you win or not? You know what I mean? Are you? Let's see how we are in this type of setting, right? And so we'll do that. And then after that, if I got 3 dates like that and they all go well, then I need to pray. Now that's the scenario, because that didn't happen with Juliet. The Lord told me the first day I laid eyes on her, that was my wife. So I was convinced. I ain't need nothing after that. So I was good. But I think I'm trying to just give a scenario of what this should look like for a guy or a girl. Let me say that too, because so many times a man will say, yeah, I lined up a date with 5 girls over 10 days. But then if a girl does it, she a hoe. Oh. If a girl does it, oh my God, I can't believe you went out with that many dudes. Let me tell you something. Again, I rebuke the purity culture that has been in the church that has made girls literally smother their God-given femininity. I'm not even talking about the sexuality. The femininity of a woman should not be weaponized or threatened. You're a woman. You're beautiful. It's the glory God gave you. There's a reason why the woman was formed. The man was made. That man, dust.
Yeah.
That woman, bow. Bow. That's formation. Huh?
Wow.
Huh?
Never thought about it like that.
Bruh. Wow. That man was made. That woman was formed. Bow. Bow. That formation was that was creation's glory, was the formation of that woman.
God given.
That man with a womb. Oh, okay. So that's beautiful. We celebrate that, right? And a woman's femininity should not be smothered because she's a believer in Jesus Christ.
So good.
Let's not sexualize this woman.
Mm-hmm.
She's trying to do the same thing the man's doing. So she lines up 5 dates. Well, she shouldn't be doing that. Whoso findeth the wife findeth the good thing. Well, how you gonna find me if I'm not out? Mm-hmm. Is the Amazon delivery guy supposed to be my husband? Because I'm in the house all day? Yeah. No, leave that girl alone. Yeah. Right? Sometimes you got to put yourself in a place to be found. Mm-hmm. Sometimes you need to go out to the social. That way you can be found.
Take a little walk on Katy Trail.
Hey, take a little walk on Katy Trail.
Take the pup out.
Yeah, just don't take a walk around Trinity River. It's different. The river smells. Okay? You're going to pick up a smelly dude if you do that. So I hope that helps. I hope that helps.
Well, definitely coming from like someone who's grown up in the purity culture thing, the whole I kiss dating goodbye thing. Oh my God, dude. It messed me up. One, there was so much perceived rejection.
Yeah.
Because it wasn't a like, are you my person? It was, hey, I like you. Do you like me? Well, they don't even know me, dude.
Yeah.
So I just bottled that up as rejection.
Yeah.
Learning how to date in 2023 is difficult, dude.
Oh, Lord, the landscape is so crazy.
Difficult.
So online dating, totally normal?
Absolutely. It's everything else. They're doing everything else. You pay your bills online. Mm-hmm. You can't find a mate online? What's the problem? My only caution with online dating is make sure when you find the one, get offline.
Yep. Delete that Snapchat.
If you find them on, once you got them, get off. Yeah. I remember, I will never forget, before I got saved, I started dating this girl. I met this girl at this club. Whew. She was fine. Lord have mercy. She was so bad. And like instant chemistry. Yeah. Right? And so I'm an introvert. But I was at the club. Right? Wasn't married, obviously. Wasn't saved. Obviously. And so I'm, hanging out, chilling. We hit it off. Sparks fly, and so we start seeing each other a lot, right? I just fall head over for this one. And crazy setup where she lived with her dad. And she's like, when you gonna come spend the night? And I was like, you live with your dad? Mm-hmm. And she was like, and? She was like, he's cool. And so I met him, really cool dude. And she was like, come in the room. Oh. And so I go in the room and I'm like, is your daddy gonna come in? It was so disorienting. I had never dated a girl whose father
was just down with it.
Was down with it like that, right? It was very, very weird, very disorienting. Anyway, long story short, we started kicking it, and I spent the night at the house. I remember the first night we got in bed, and I was frozen all night. I'm like, I think she's setting me up to be murdered by her father. Like, I'm gonna die in my sleep. I'm gonna wake up dead. Never happened. But within, I think, a month and a half, she broke up with me. And you know why she broke up with me? Why? She was like, you're no more fun. You don't want to go to the club with me anymore. And I was like, I was at the club to get you.
Yeah. We can leave now.
Yeah, I don't need to go back for what? Yeah. Right? And I wasn't saying she couldn't go to the club, right. But like I wanted to spend time with her. Yeah. And so I learned a lot from that. I learned a lot from that episode of my life. I was like, oh, that was interesting. She saw it as a place to hang out and chill. I saw it as a place to hook up with somebody. Yep. And then I just happened to fall for her and just, I don't need to go back to the club. I don't need to see no other girls in there. I want to hang with you.
So what was your response when she cut it off?
Okay. Cause before I got saved, plenty fish in the sea, man. Plenty fish in the sea, man. So I didn't have no. It was like, okay, cool. I'll have another one. And I had abandonment issues anyway, so I was gonna have somebody within 5 days, so it didn't matter.